The spring real estate market is picking up here in the Sacramento area. We've had a wild market going on, but we're officially kind of starting that spring market now. What does that mean for Sacramento real estate? Hey everybody, Doug Reynolds here, your Sacramento area realtor. It's a part of a monthly video I do every single month, going back over 10 years worth of YouTube videos talking about Sacramento real estate. This is for the end of March, beginning of April 2022. And the stats for February, they just came out. So we're gonna talk about those and we're gonna talk about the market and see what's going on. All right, let's take a look. Okay, first thing I always jump into is the median price. What did the median price do? The median price went up to $540,000 for the median home in basically Sacramento County area. That was up from January. It was up 3%. Usually the month to month isn't too big of an issue, or not an issue, but too big of a concern or a focus. You want to look at kind of year over year, and that was up 17.4%. We've seen appreciation for quite a while now in the high teens to low 20s, and so that's continuing there. So median price at $540,000. Now, let's take a look at what's kind of going on with actives, pendings, solds, that kind of stuff. Listings published this month. So that's how many homes came on the market in the month of February. And that was almost 1,500, 1,475. Now take a look. That is 15% more than January. So we are starting to see what we usually always see at this time of year. More listings are starting to come on the market more regularly. Obviously, there's usually more homes in February than there are in January, and we see that there. Now let's take a look at year over year. It's up about 6% from this same time last year. So in February of 2022, we had more new homes come on the market than we did in 2021 in February. About 6% more. Not a huge difference, but a little bit more, okay? Our market could use that a bit. Now, active listing inventory. This is how many are available right now. This is a screenshot in time. So those 1,475 came on, a lot of them got gobbled up and went pending very quickly. So at the moment in time right now, there's a little bit less than 900 actives, 890. That is higher than we were in January, and it's a little bit higher than we were at this time last year, about 6% higher than we were at this time last year. Okay, so you're thinking, well, we had a little bit more come on the market than we did last year. We have a little bit more currently available than we did at this time last year. Well, let's take a look at pendings. 1,456 pendings right now. That's about 12% higher than we were a month ago. So more pendings now than we had a month ago. That's to be expected. And then if you look at a year ago, about 6 to 7% less than we had right now. So we have a tiny bit more available and we have a tiny bit less pendings than we did. So even though it's a very extreme, competitive, fast-paced market, favoring sellers, buyers high demand, inventory is pretty low, it's a slightly less extreme than we were at this time last year. There's just a little bit more available. There's just a little bit less going pending. And that's kind of the factor on the dynamics with the market. Still favoring sellers. It's just slightly less than this time last year, okay? Now, I like to jump down to the number of closed escrows. These are actually closed sales. 1,082 closed in February. That's up a little bit from January, about 5%. And then if you look at year over year, it's actually about 5% more than we had at this time last year. So we have a little bit more inventory and the demand is pretty darn high. And so that translates to just a little bit more closed sales. So because of that, the factor of all those equations, we've ended up at 0.8 months worth of inventory across the board. That's what it is right now. That's what it was last month. That's what it was at this time last year. Basically, months of inventory, I've talked about this before, is if you take how many homes you have right now and you don't add any new homes to the market, and you look at the rate of homes, how many are you selling right now? How long would it take before you ran out of all those homes available? And basically it's less than a month at the rate that we're selling homes right now. Typically, you want to see a balanced market in kind of that 2-ish to 2.5 months worth of range there. So that's just a very quick indicator to show the market's, leaning towards sellers. It's in sellers' favor because there's less than a month worth of inventory. That obviously indicates why pricing has been going up, why properties are moving so quickly and going pending. Wild card moving forward, obviously interest rates have been going up. The Fed is trying to slow down inflation. There's a war going on the other side of the world. Gas prices are much higher, okay? This is going to have some type of impact. How much of an impact remains to be seen. I think we still have very high demand. We still have pretty low supply. So that dynamic is going to maintain its way there. Possibly we might start to see a little bit of, instead of 17% increase in pricing, it might drop into 15 or 12 or 10% increase in pricing year over year or something. We might not see maybe the numbers going up quite so fast, potentially, because we might see a slight pullback. Who knows? I don't have a crystal ball. I'm just trying to give you my insight that I see selling homes every day, all right? I hope this video was a little bit helpful to you, gave you a feel for what's going on in the market. If you're looking to sell and take advantage of the fact that there's less than a month's worth of inventory, you can reach out to me. My website, realestatewithdoug.com. Give me a call, text, email. Let's meet. Let's go over the process, and I will show you the formula for having success in this market. Price it right, show well, great marketing, you're going to have success. There's a little more nuances within that, but that's the easy breakdown. I can walk you through the process and make it a frictionless process for you, okay? If you're thinking about buying and you're like, man, this sounds troubling and hard, well, I've got a formula for buyers as well too, how to get your offer accepted. Over the last 15 months, I've worked with 21 buyers, just buyers alone, closing escrow. I only wrote 27 total offers for that. So averaging about 1.3 offers per buyer. It's a pretty good ratio. If you want to work with me, feel free to give me a call, text, or email. I'll get you dialed in with my lender. We'll go over the process. We'll get you rolling. All right? Hope everyone's looking forward to a wonderful and beautiful spring here. I look forward to hearing from you. I'll talk to you soon, and clear skies.